Check it out. Look at this full coverage. Here's the front now, fully covered. All this just gets completely abused and kicked and dirtied, worn out. Here, all the way up here, this is where everybody gets in and out and rubs their feet all over their dirty shoes. Now you can slide all kinds of things in here. Hey everybody, so I am in the back seat of a Juniper getting ready to cover all of this carpeting here. This carpeting that's gonna get filthy. You know it's gonna get filthy. And when this carpet gets filthy, it's like, it can be a real pain to clean. Stuff gets like embedded in here and it's just not fun. But don't worry, EVBASE has got you covered. I have tons of products from them that covers, I think, all the carpeting in the entire car. I've got to check, but boxes and products just like everywhere. I don't even know what it all is, but I'm gonna tell you what it all is and put it on here, show you what it does, show you how it protects your carpet from getting dirty, and then give you a discount code, okay? Tesla Mark discount code. That is the discount code you need to always try to use. Why? Because it's gonna save you more money. You get on the websites and they'll have discount codes in there for you, right? They're basically just giving you one. Mine will save you more, okay? So try it out. It's gonna give you more savings. Let's get on with the products here for the back seat. So honestly, I'm not sure if this one is front or back seat, but if you can see here, what I wanted to show is that it's all Velcro. Everything just Velcros onto the carpet. This stuff is like, you know, the fuzzy side of Velcro really is kind of what it is. And this is the hook part. This is all going to go on super easy, and then once it's on, this material here is, you can see it matches really well. You know, this is the faux leather stuff, but it matches. It's basically like just plastic TPE material, super durable. You get it dirty, obviously, you just wipe it off. I've even kind of scratched this stuff, or thought I scratched it, and you just kind of wipe it hard and everything just comes off of it. It's super easy to clean, and again, way easier to clean than this carpet, that is for sure. So yeah, let's get some of this stuff, let's get all of it on the car, and I'll show you how easy it goes on and show you what it looks like. Okay. All right, that easy. And let's look at fitment, because keep in mind, I literally just took this stuff out of the box, as you see outside there. Fitting really well everywhere, except maybe right here. And again, everything was folded up, and the way they crush this stuff in the boxes, it's a little bit crazy. But you can see everywhere else, it's just fitting really well. And then the mats are gonna go right above this. Okay, let's get the other pieces on. Okay, this big piece goes all the way around. Wrap it around here. Sure that's tucked in. Yeah, I mean, that's it. And no issue. The seat's still clearing, no problem. Okay, cool. Look at all of this unprotected carpet. Come on. You know how filthy this is gonna get. Check it out. Fully covered. Nice. And then, you know, fully integrate with any of the mats that you're going to have. I'm sure these aren't going to get in the way. Again, this other side too totally clears the seats going front and back, no problem. With the floor mats in here, look at the level of coverage we get. I mean, all this just gets completely abused and kicked and dirtied, worn out. Not with this on there. And come on, you know your kids. They're going to destroy this thing. Well, not anymore. Here's the front now, fully covered with the mats in. Yeah, way, way better. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Mark, we got all this carpet here too. Come on, what about this? I mean, look, it's already messed up. Big surprise, EVBASE has got you covered there too. Okay, so this piece here with this sharp corner, all right, that's kind of how you tell what goes where, and that's how I was able to identify where this piece goes. So this is for the B pillar. This is the B pillar inside the car. You know, we're in the back seat here, and this is going to lock onto here, and then we're going to put it up here, and we have to get it underneath this door molding here and also tuck it in there. No big deal, but you know, it's going to be a little bit more work than these down here, which were super easy to put in. Okay, start with that edge, bring this here, and then I think I got a little trick to help. Oh no, maybe I can get it. It's a little bit tough to get this in there just because of the Velcro, but I think that worked. Okay, now I'm gonna pull this molding up, and this molding just basically comes up. There's no adhesive or anything in there holding it down. It's just kind of a press fit. So we can pull this off. And then let's just start with this edge. And then let me start tucking everything in here. There we go. Once we push that in there, let's continue to focus on this edge here. Get this all the way up. And then start tucking that in. And I should really So I think the key is starting with this point here and then working your way around. I think also something that might help is, you know, I was just able to use my hand to keep the Velcro from sticking while I was trying to get the other parts in line. You could use something like a cardboard box or something just to kind of get behind there to keep it from sticking while you maneuver it around. Or, you know, just struggle a little bit like I did and you'll get it. But look at the level of coverage here so far. Here all the way up here, and again it's under this molding, which is fantastic. And yeah, this is where everybody gets in and out and rubs their feet all over their dirty shoes and just trashes this carpet. And not only does it get dirty, it's going to get worn down. I mean, it just will eventually. And all you got to do now is just take a wet towel or something and just wipe it down and you're done. No more vacuuming. Alright, so here is the front part, and we're going to be starting over here. If you look for this part here, you know, again, it's all like puzzle pieces. But this will fit up here like that. This will fit all down here. So let's focus on this first. And I forgot, we've got to take this trim off. Again, this is just like the back, and I started in the back. But this comes off, there's no adhesive. This comes off, take it off, put it back on, it's no big deal. Alright, so let's get back up here. And again, it's a challenge just because the Velcro, you know, the Velcro just grabs as soon as it hits, which is good, right? It's good and bad. Good because now once we get it on here, it's not going to go anywhere, but it's a little bit of a challenge to get it on there and get it aligned with it trying to stick where we can't move it any longer. But I'm gonna help you out here and tell you what edges to line up first and what to focus on so that it's maybe not so big of a challenge. All right, let's match this up here with that real nice. Push it up, get it all the way there, and see that we can line this up. All right, I feel like we've got good alignment all the way up. Look at that. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, now let's focus a little bit on this edge. So we have to push this down, make sure this all sticks down here. Yeah, let's focus on this edge here. Get that down on the floor. Go all the way back here. Go all the way back here, push this down, and then I'll get this aligned better. It's a little hard to hold the camera and do that. Okay, so this front piece needs to tuck behind this back piece. Okay, I don't feel like I have this aligned perfectly well, but let me see. I need to come back a little bit more. Alright, let me start putting the molding in and see if we can get this to line up any better once we got these edges held down. And yeah, not entirely happy with this. Okay, that's better, but I think we can get this a little better. Check it out. Look at this full coverage. I mean, you are like covered up and down. Here. Yeah, way better coverage. All right, look, we don't have 100% coverage, all right? I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at a ton of carpet right there. But the stuff where you kick, getting in and out, you kick, you rub, you dirty up, it's covered. Now it is covered. Back here, the back completely now covered up and down. Okay, this here, this is where it takes the most abuse. Kids getting in and out, grown-ups too, all right? Come on, we can't lie. Everybody just rubs this up and down, back and forth, dirties it up, ruins the carpet. Not any longer. Okay, so back here, not gonna lie, not perfect. Okay, couldn't get it perfect, but kind of don't care because you don't really see that. This is way better than having carpet right there that just collects all kinds of dirt and junk. Far too much carpeting back here. So not only did we take care of a lot of the front with covering up that carpeting that you know is going to get filthy dirty, we're going to take care of this right now too. We already have a mat that goes on. I've taken the floorboards off of here, but we have a mat, you know, a cargo mat back here to take care of that. Here though, let me show you what we got. So check this out, big giant cover. Let me see if I can get this even close to where we want it, I think. All right, so I think we're going to focus on this opening, got this part in, and then let's try to line up across the top because we want that edge to look nice. A little bit higher there. Then let's go back and see if we can refine this at all. Now keep in mind, this did just come out of the box, so they really squish it in there. It's going to take some heat and a little time for the TPE to just kind of settle down and get some of these wrinkles out of there. But mounting this is going to help us a long way. Alright, we need to focus on this edge over here. Let's start over here and get this going now. Then we'll focus on the top. And push everything line up. Okay, here, this molding, we need to tuck it under here, under the molding, which is no big deal. A little more difficult with one hand, so let me get the other hand involved. Okay, I'm getting this perfectly aligned right now. is not that difficult. The only issue I'm having is with it being all folded up coming out of the box. Like here we've got kind of a crease in there. There's like a crease fold here. You know, it's just a little bit awkward that way, but otherwise it is fitting in there pretty nicely. This all tucked into the molding good. Yeah, so really it's just some of these parts wanting to fold back up. Okay, it's pretty good. All right, it's pretty good. I gotta say, I've struggled a little bit. I can't seem to get this down anymore, even though I did have it down. Okay, I was only having a little bit of an issue here, and then this cropped up, and for some reason I wasn't able to adjust it to get this down. I need to do a little bit more fitment in there, and I just kind of ran out of patience, I'm gonna be honest. But this is great. Okay, this is like super stuck in there, looks pretty good. And now whatever, you know, we got a cargo mat here for this, but now you can slide all kinds of things in here. And like over here we still have carpet, haven't put this side in. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, that's a fridge. Yeah, it's at 29 degrees, it's below freeze. It's a fridge in the Model Y. Check out that video. Anyway, slide stuff in here. Everything just dirties up this carpet. It gets stuck in there, it gets embedded in there. It's not good. Here, who cares, okay? You could trash this thing. It's TPE, super tough. Not only will it handle the abuse and not tear up carpeting, but you get it dirty, you get it scuffed up, you just wipe it off. No big deal. That's what's great about it. I think once it settles in, you have a little bit more patience than I did, a little more time, you can get this to even line up better. They also make covers for back here too. Obviously they make all kinds of cargo covers, which we have. So check all that out. This, everything that we did in the front, all down here, here, we are covered. We are now covered.